Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Moser's Meandering Monday. This is the final Meandering Monday of the school year. I've been trying to do this every week that we've been in school, and it's worked out pretty well the last 3 years. I've been taking you all over the place: North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. We did Oklahoma, some in Texas, New Mexico. Would have loved to get more states, maybe in the future. And speaking of the future, my job's going to be changing a little bit, so I won't have as much free time to travel. And so Meandering Monday it's not going to come to an end, but it's going to change a little bit. Instead of coming out every week, I'm looking this next school year of possibly once a month for a new episode. And it's going to be all on my YouTube channel, which I'll link here in the video at the end. So be sure to check that out. Once a month, you'll see the newest videos are always at the top, and you can always go back and see any of the videos from the past 3 years. And speaking of the past 3 years, I'm always asked by people, what were some of my favorite ones? Well, of course, I like all of them, or else I wouldn't have made a video about them. But some do stand out a little bit more than others. For example, there's an early video we did of visiting Chimney Rock, and that was right before that Hurricane Helene came through and caused so much devastating damage to that area. So you can kind of see what it looked like before all that happened. And they have been rebuilding, and I made another video a little bit later talking about that devastation, so you can see both of those. Another favorite of mine was probably the Virginia Creeper Trail up in Virginia. That's a great one to visit if you have the time and you're willing to travel that far. Some other ones that I think were neat were probably heading out west, and one that was kind of neat was the little soda shop that was out there with all the different varieties of soda that you could try, and that was in Oklahoma. Other interesting videos in this area that you could get to real quickly, it was probably hiking up Crowder's Mountain. That's going to give you a workout, but it's easy to do and it's close by. Kings Mountain is another one. Cowpens is another one that's interesting to go to. And of course, I seem to have done a lot of videos about hiking and exercising. So we have the 4-mile Greenway in Charlotte, a bunch of greenways in Charlotte that you could go through. There's just too many to pick from. So I hope you enjoy this video today. It's going to be showing you some of the highlights of some of those favorite videos, so you can always go back and see the rest. And hopefully you'll learn a little something and have a great summer. So to see any of my videos, just go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@MosersMeanderingMondays. Once there, it should look something like this, with the most recent videos right up front. If you want to see all the videos, just go up to where it says videos right here, and then you can scroll through the 90 different videos at this point that I've posted on the channel from the last 3 years. You'll see there's the visit to Central High School, and the wooden troll Big Pete, and the South Carolina Aquarium, and McKay's Bookstore, and the Biltmore Estate. That was a 3-parter. In addition was the Charlotte Rail Trail, Nanny's Mountain, Samaritan's Purse, the NCAA Cross Country Championships, Mass General Store, Hunting Island Lighthouse, and a whole bunch more. One of my first videos was to Clover Memorial Stadium, where all the Clover High School sports teams play. And Clover High School has 3 state champion teams. Football, women's soccer 2 years ago, And just this past Saturday, the Clover men's soccer team brought home the 3rd state title for Clover High School, this one in men's soccer. Starting next year, Clover School District will have 2 high schools, Clover High School and Lake Wiley High School, and they're both going to be sharing Memorial Stadium. Some of my most popular videos include my visit to the Big Pete Troll in Charlotte, and then the other trolls, 5 of them exactly, in Raleigh at the Walter Dix Park. Another video that I get asked about a lot is my visit to Optimist Hall in Charlotte. If you remember, that is a large old mill that's been converted into a collection of restaurants. It's right outside downtown Charlotte, or what they call Uptown Charlotte, and it's a great place to visit. There was also the very popular visit to Winthrop University, and I had help on that one with a fellow teacher, Miss Whitesides. And if you want to visit some places close by, of course there's my visit to the Bush and Vine. You can go back and watch that video, and then afterwards, go see it for yourself. Another local video was to Black's Peaches. Peach season starts in June, so maybe you'll want to go there. Another video you might want to rewatch is my visit to the Green Cove Tubing Company. While Hurricane Helene came through and destroyed everything, they came back and rebuilt, and they're reopening for this summer, so you might want to check them out again. And again, I can't leave out the multiple videos I have of getting exercise. You want to get outdoors. This one was the Duke Kimbrell Trail right outside of Lake Wiley. Great little place right by the lake. You need to check it out. So remember, you can see these videos and a whole lot more on my YouTube channel. Just scroll through, find the one you want, take a few minutes and watch it again. Remember, the format will be changing next school year. I'm going to try to post about once a month, and I hope you all have a great summer, and I'm going to post my YouTube link right here at the end, and otherwise, have a great day.